Hey Aries, are you feeling the heat from a rumor that's starting to spread about you? It can feel like a challenge to your reputation and sense of self. You're a natural-born leader with a fire that doesn't easily burn out. But when something like this threatens your peace, it can shake you. However, before you let this rumor take control, remember, you have everything within you to handle it with your unique strength. Your assertiveness and courage make you a force to be reckoned with, Aries, but sometimes the true power lies in knowing when to step back and take a strategic approach. It's not always about confrontation, it's about protecting your peace while asserting your truth. By using your natural ability to stay focused and your emotional resilience, you can rise above the noise. So, how can you face this rumor head-on without letting it derail your world? Stick with me. And let's dive into how you can take charge of this situation, transform the challenge, and emerge stronger. Keep watching to learn how to turn this situation into an opportunity for growth. As the rumor starts to spread, Aries, it's natural to feel a surge of adrenaline coursing through your veins. You are no stranger to challenges, and when something threatens your reputation, it stirs that fiery determination within you to take action. Your first instinct is likely to confront the situation head-on, to speak your truth and correct the misinformation before it gets worse. This drive to act quickly is one of your greatest strengths, but in moments like these, it's crucial to pause and assess how to best channel that energy. While your impulse may be to act immediately, taking a moment to evaluate the situation will ensure that your response aligns with your goals and protects your inner peace. The reason this rumor stirs such intense feelings is clear: you're someone who deeply values your personal integrity and authenticity. When a rumor begins to alter how others perceive you, it can feel like a threat to everything you've built. But Aries, this is where your strength lies, in your ability to direct your energy with purpose. Rather than diving straight into action, consider using this moment to strategize. You can assess how to handle the situation in a way that aligns with your true self, ensuring that your actions reflect the best version of you. Not a knee-jerk reaction. In times of crisis, the true leader doesn't just react, they respond with thoughtful intention, using their natural courage and clarity to move forward confidently. When facing a rumor, it's essential to recognize that assertiveness is one of your most powerful tools. You have a natural ability to assert yourself in a way that commands respect. This is not about aggressively defending yourself, but about standing firm in your truth. You don't need to explain every detail of the situation or engage in every conversation about the rumor. Instead, your strength comes from speaking clearly and confidently, setting the tone for how others perceive you. Aries, your assertiveness is rooted in your belief in your own worth and integrity, which gives you the power to move through this situation without losing sight of who you are. However, in the heat of the moment, emotional impulsivity can sometimes get the better of you. Your fiery energy and desire to protect yourself and your loved ones might drive you to immediately confront the situation, but it's important to remember that acting out of anger or frustration often leads to unintended consequences. That's why emotional detachment is essential when navigating these waters. You don't need to react to every rumor or explain yourself at length. Sometimes, stepping back and giving yourself the space to process your emotions before engaging allows you to respond from a place of calm and control, rather than reacting to the emotion of the moment. By taking a step back, you allow yourself to access your natural resilience. Aries, you are one of the most resilient signs of the zodiac, able to bounce back from challenges with renewed strength and purpose. This resilience is your key to staying grounded. While the rumor may initially shake you, you have an innate ability to rebound and regain your emotional balance. By focusing on your internal strength, you build the fortitude needed to handle this situation with grace. This is your moment to prove not just to others, but to yourself, that no external influence can truly alter your path unless you allow it to. When dealing with rumors, you'll also find that self-awareness plays an integral role in your ability to respond. Your emotional sensitivity may initially make you want to dive deep into the rumor, to find out who is behind it and why it's happening. But Aries, Part of your growth in this moment is realizing that not every battle is worth fighting. Self-awareness allows you to recognize when something is beyond your control, and when it's best to focus on the things that matter. By being mindful of your emotional reactions, you can prevent yourself from getting swept up in the drama and instead focus on what truly serves your well-being. Through this process, you'll discover that you don't need to waste time or energy on correcting every misperception. By holding strong to your values and understanding that your actions speak louder than words, you create a sense of empowerment that shields you from the chaos of others' opinions. Aries, your true strength lies in your ability to remain authentic and true to yourself. The way you handle this rumor, without letting it define you, will reinforce your leadership qualities and show others that you are not easily swayed by negativity. As you continue to navigate this situation, boundaries will become increasingly important. You might feel the urge to explain yourself, to set the record straight with everyone involved, but Aries, the key to protecting your peace is to know when to disengage. You don't have to fight every battle, and you certainly don't need to defend yourself at every turn. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is to disengage and allow the rumor to lose its power by not feeding into it. Boundaries allow you to protect your energy and focus on what truly matters. By setting limits on how much emotional energy you give to this situation, you keep yourself in control. Aries, the final lesson in this process is understanding that the true victory lies in your ability to rise above the rumor without allowing it to alter your trajectory. You don't need to react to every piece of gossip or defend every part of your character. Instead, let your actions reflect the person you know you are, and allow others to see the strength you embody. By focusing on your path and letting go of what doesn't serve you, you'll find that the impact of the rumor diminishes over time. What once seemed like a threat to your peace will become nothing more than a fleeting moment in your journey. As the rumor continues to circulate, Aries, it's essential to understand that your sense of self is not determined by the opinions of others. You are naturally a confident and self-assured individual, and this situation serves as an opportunity to reaffirm your inner strength. The emotional impact of the rumor may cause initial discomfort, but it doesn't define who you are or your place in the world. The more you focus on staying true to yourself, the less power the rumor holds over you. One of the most important aspects of this process is realizing that your self-worth doesn't hinge on how others perceive you. While your natural instinct may be to defend yourself or correct every piece of misinformation, this is the time to recognize that not everything requires your immediate attention or action. Your sense of self is built on your values, your actions, and your integrity, not on what others say behind your back. When you focus on this, you prevent the rumor from causing further disruption in your life. Self-assurance becomes your guiding force in these moments. By acknowledging that you know who you are and what you stand for, you reclaim control of the narrative. Aries, your natural resilience will shine through when you trust in your own power to move forward. As you embrace this inner strength, you become less affected by external judgments, which allows you to remain steadfast and focused on your goals. While your leadership qualities make you naturally inclined to take charge of the situation, there is a quiet strength in leading by example. Rather than engaging in direct confrontation with those spreading the rumor, take the higher road and lead through your actions. Show others that you don't need to lower yourself to petty drama or prove your worth constantly. Your actions will speak volumes, and in doing so, you will demonstrate true leadership. In fact, you might find that by maintaining your composure and remaining unfazed by the rumor, you inspire others around you to do the same. Aries, your example becomes a beacon of strength, showing that not everything deserves a reaction. When you stay calm and focused on your truth, you lead by example, teaching others how to handle adversity with grace and dignity. This not only protects your peace but also reinforces your leadership role within your community. As the rumor continues to fade and lose traction, it's important to remember that you have the unique ability to transform adversity into opportunity. Every challenge, even one as uncomfortable as dealing with rumors, holds a lesson. In this case, the lesson lies in refining your emotional resilience. By staying grounded and focused on what matters most, you're reinforcing your emotional strength and learning to prioritize your well-being over external chaos. Aries, this is the perfect moment for growth. Your ability to stay focused on your personal development during this time of stress is a testament to your emotional maturity. By taking care of your emotional health, you become more resilient and better equipped to handle similar challenges in the future. This process isn't just about overcoming a single rumor, it's about learning how to stay centered and strong in the face of anything life throws your way. Through this experience, you'll gain an even deeper sense of self-confidence and control over your emotional state. Another important realization that comes with navigating this rumor is the power of embracing your independence. Aries, you are a cardinal sign, a natural-born leader, and you thrive when you are in control of your own path. This situation serves as a reminder of your ability to stand alone when necessary, without needing validation from others. The rumor, no matter how loud or persistent, cannot change the fact that you are capable of leading your life on your own terms. Your independence is not only about being self-reliant, but also about trusting your own decisions and having confidence in your ability to make the right choices. Aries, this is a reminder that your worth is not dependent on the approval of others. The more you embrace your independence, the less you will rely on external validation to feel confident and secure in your choices. The strength that comes from within is immeasurable and will carry you through this situation with greater ease. By focusing on your personal growth during this time, Aries, you can use this moment as a catalyst for deeper introspection. Take some time to reflect on how this rumor has affected you emotionally. What part of this situation triggered your emotions? Are there any underlying insecurities or fears that you need to address within yourself? This moment of self-reflection allows you to uncover areas where you can grow emotionally and mentally, helping you become even more resilient moving forward. This self-awareness will help you recognize patterns in your emotional responses, enabling you to manage them more effectively in the future. By understanding where your vulnerabilities lie, you become better equipped to navigate difficult situations with a clear head. Aries, your emotional growth is a lifelong journey, and this moment provides a valuable opportunity to fine-tune your ability to handle stress and external challenges in a way that protects your peace. Lastly, self-care plays an essential role in helping you maintain balance during this tumultuous time. As a leader, it's easy to forget to take care of yourself when you're focusing on the well-being of others. But Aries, your emotional health is just as important. This situation calls for you to prioritize your mental and physical well-being by setting aside time for self-care and relaxation. Engage in activities that help you recharge and reconnect with your inner self. Whether it's physical exercise, meditative practices, or simply spending time with loved ones who lift your spirit. Self-care helps you maintain your energy and clarity. It's important to remember that your strength comes from within, and taking time to nurture yourself ensures that you stay grounded and focused as you move through this challenge. Through this process, you will discover that you are not only capable of overcoming the rumor, but you will also emerge stronger and more self-aware. The power to handle adversity lies in your ability to manage your emotions. Stay true to your values, and embrace your independence and strength. Aries, the more you lean into these strengths, the more you will be able to rise above anything that comes your way. As the situation progresses and you start to realize the potential emotional toll the rumor might take, Aries, it's essential to reconnect with your inner strength. The fiery energy that drives you through life also equips you to rise above this challenge. While it may seem daunting at first, your innate power to push through adversity will ensure that you don't allow this rumor to dictate your emotional state. Instead of allowing the external chaos to dictate your actions, take a moment to reconnect with your sense of purpose and remind yourself of your core values. Understanding that you possess the tools necessary to rise above this situation is empowering. You have faced challenges before and emerged victorious, and this moment is no different. Your inner strength lies in your ability to focus on the big picture and see beyond the noise. The emotional impulse to react or defend yourself will naturally arise, but by pausing and allowing yourself to think before you act, you can ensure that your response is one that reinforces your sense of self rather than reacting from a place of fear or insecurity. As you move through this process, another key strength of Aries is your determination. When something challenges you, whether it's a rumor or an obstacle, you don't back down easily. You are known for your resilience, your ability to keep pushing forward even when things get tough. This moment is no different. What sets you apart from others is your fierce determination to take control of situations. And this is exactly what you need to focus on now. Rather than letting the rumor dictate the course of events, take charge. Assert your boundaries and trust that you have the capability to handle this situation without it negatively impacting you. Your determination is not just about being headstrong in the face of adversity, but about knowing when to take action and when to let things unfold on their own. Not every situation needs an immediate response. And understanding the timing of your actions is key. Sometimes, choosing not to engage with the rumor directly is the most powerful way to take control. Aries, this is where your self-discipline becomes crucial. It allows you to rise above the situation with poise, protecting your peace while letting the rumor run its course. As you develop your strategy, another important element to consider is your ability to channel your emotions effectively. Aries, you are no stranger to intense emotions, and while that passion drives you, it can also overwhelm you at times. The key here is to harness that energy and direct it towards something that serves your well-being. Rather than letting anger or frustration cloud your judgment, use your emotional intensity to fuel your strength and resilience. This energy is powerful and transformative when used correctly. But it requires discipline to avoid becoming consumed by negative feelings. Redirecting this energy allows you to regain control of your situation, rather than becoming reactive or defensive. Use your natural drive to set clear goals for yourself during this time. These goals may include deciding how much emotional energy you are willing to give to the situation, how you want to approach others involved, and how you will ensure that your peace remains intact. The ability to channel your emotions effectively means understanding that your feelings are valid, but they don't have to define your actions. With all of this in mind, the final piece to consider is the importance of maintaining balance throughout this process. As an Aries, your strength often lies in your ability to take action. But balance comes from understanding when to act and when to simply let go. You are naturally determined, but there is wisdom in knowing that not every battle needs to be fought. This situation with the rumor will pass, and how you handle it can shape the way you move forward, both emotionally and mentally. Keeping your focus on what truly matters to you will help maintain your sense of inner balance, no matter how much the external world may try to shift you off course. When you balance your emotional reactions, your determination, and your inner strength, you create a solid foundation for yourself. This foundation will protect your peace and allow you to handle any similar situations in the future with even greater ease. You have the ability to take control without being consumed by the drama. And maintaining that balance will serve you well in all aspects of your life. With this centered approach, you can continue to lead with confidence and integrity, knowing that your actions are aligned with your true self. Finally, Aries, remember that the most important part of navigating through a rumor is recognizing your own growth through the process. Every challenge, every trial, is an opportunity for you to grow stronger and more resilient. As you move through this experience, reflect on what it has taught you about yourself and your reactions to stress and conflict. This growth isn't just about handling the rumor, but also about refining your emotional responses, deepening your understanding of your own emotional intelligence, and becoming more strategic in your approach to life's challenges. Your growth is also about learning when to step back and when to take charge. It's about realizing that, while you may not have control over the actions of others, you do have control over how you respond. You can decide not to engage with negativity and to protect your energy in a way that allows you to stay true to yourself. Aries, this kind of emotional growth, rooted in self-awareness and resilience, will carry you far, helping you become even stronger, wiser, and more powerful in all areas of your life. As the rumor continues to affect your emotional state, Aries, it's crucial to maintain a strong sense of self throughout this process. One of your most remarkable traits is your ability to stay true to your identity, even when the world around you may try to shake your confidence. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. In times like these, your sense of self-worth and authenticity should be your anchor. You've built your identity on your inner strength, your courage, and your unshakable determination. These qualities have brought you success in the past and will continue to guide you through this current challenge. It's easy to feel as though you need to react or explain yourself, but Aries, remember that your actions will always speak louder than words. You don't need to be caught up in the whirlwind of gossip or misrepresentation. Your authenticity will shine through in the long run, and those who matter will see the truth. When you maintain your confidence and remain aligned with your true self, the rumors lose their grip on you. The more you embody who you truly are, the less power any external forces have over you. Another essential step in managing the impact of the rumor is embracing your power of detachment. Aries, you are known for your impulsiveness, your quick reactions, and your fiery nature. However, the strength that lies in detachment is something you may need to tap into. By learning to detach emotionally from the situation, you can regain control over your own peace. It's important to remember that just because a rumor exists doesn't mean it needs to take up space in your mind. You are not obligated to react to every whisper or every piece of gossip. Detaching emotionally doesn't mean you're indifferent or passive, it simply means you are choosing to focus your energy on what truly matters. In this space of detachment, you reclaim your emotional sovereignty. Instead of engaging with negativity or responding out of impulse, you allow yourself the space to process the situation from a place of clarity. This moment of emotional distance allows you to regain perspective. It provides you with the opportunity to reflect on what's truly important to you and to decide where to focus your energy. Aries, you have the power to decide which battles are worth your attention and which ones are better left behind. The ability to detach emotionally also allows you to respond with more strategic thinking. When the emotional charge of the situation subsides, you're able to make decisions based on logic and intention rather than reacting based on how you feel in the moment. Aries, you've always been a natural-born leader, but leadership isn't just about moving forward with energy, it's about knowing when to hold back and think strategically. The more you practice emotional detachment, the more empowered you'll feel to make clear-headed decisions that serve your long-term peace and success. Detachment isn't about avoidance, it's about control over your emotions and control over how you choose to engage with the situation. Moving beyond this phase, Aries, it's important to focus on personal transformation. The impact of the rumor, however disruptive it may seem at the moment, is ultimately a catalyst for personal growth. You may not have chosen to experience this challenge, but by embracing it, you open the door to refining your emotional maturity and strengthening your inner resolve. Every challenge you face serves as an opportunity to grow. And this is no different. When you take a step back and reflect on how you navigated this situation, you'll realize how much strength you've gained by maintaining your composure and focusing on your own sense of self. In this journey of transformation, it's essential to recognize that you have control over your response. While you cannot control the actions or words of others, you can always control how you choose to react. Aries, this is a powerful reminder that your power lies in how you manage the emotional terrain of life. No one can take that power away from you unless you allow it. Embrace this challenge as an opportunity to fine-tune your emotional responses and to reaffirm your commitment to living authentically, regardless of external noise. Through this process of transformation, you'll come out the other side stronger, more resilient, and even more confident in your ability to handle adversity. You'll recognize that the external drama of rumors will always exist, but it's your internal peace that will ultimately guide you. By learning to navigate rumors and emotional turmoil with strength and self-awareness, you build an unshakable foundation for your personal growth and future challenges. As you reflect on your journey, Aries, take a moment to appreciate the strength and resilience you've shown in dealing with this situation. You've tapped into your innate power of detachment, assertiveness, and self-awareness. You've been able to protect your peace and stay aligned with your values. These are the true markers of strength, and they will carry you forward, not just in this situation, but in every challenge that comes your way in the future. The most significant takeaway here is that your peace is yours to protect. By choosing how you respond and learning from the experience, you continue to cultivate the emotional strength that has always been at the core of who you are. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Aries. If this message resonated with you and helped you feel more empowered, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on how to handle life's challenges with grace and courage. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. How do you manage rumors or emotional situations in your own life? Let's continue to support each other on this path of self-growth and empowerment.